So we decided, since we just did our first
can't see me.
day in the life of, that we'd do an intro vlog. I'm Ichi. I'm the Solix. This is, I guess,
I'm Nora Mooney. I am, well, right now I'm Tavros, but I'm Carcat from the video.
I'm Girl Got Fangs, and I'm Terezi, even though right now I'm kind of Gamzee.
We actually were just on Omegle as Tavros, Gamzee, and Vriska. Just kind of dorking around, and we happened upon a John, and Tavros was a little bit of a brat, and told John that Vriska loved him, and Vriska freaked out. Well, then we started talking to the cosplayer, and she happened to mention that she was also a Tavros from a specific video. And if she's watching this, yes, we're doing a shout out to the wonderful member of Artful Impersonator,
KR.
I'm sorry, I'm so horrible with the I'm so bad
Ks.
with the Ks. KR, and we got to talk to her for quite a few. Oh God,
Was it hours?
Was
it
it
might have been
hours?
hours.
I think it's been hours, yeah. It's been
I don't
a
know,
while.
but
Yeah, it was a long time. And it was wonderful.
It was wonderful, and we told her before. I know we
made
told her
cry
a
with
lot.
happiness. We made her cry with happiness.
Ichi cried with happiness.
Ichi
cried, yes,
Ichi
she did.
cried with happiness.
It was wonderful.
But we just wanted to say that, for all those who watch our videos, just like Artful Impersonators have said, it doesn't matter what size you are, your gender, your ethnicity, sexual orientation, none of it matters. Be who you want to be.
Be fabulous.
And be fabulous when you do it.
Always fabulous.
I mean, we're 5'3".
I'm 5'5".
Well, okay.
I'm tall.
Yeah,
I'm tall.
Yeah, she's taller than both of us. Yeah, our Tavros is taller than our Vriska and our Gamzee. But you know what? We don't let that stop us, because we have fun. I'm a big girl, but you know what? That doesn't stop me from being Solix. And just keep your chin up and have fun, and don't let anybody else. I mean, don't let them drag you down. Why am I the only one talking?
You have the inspirational thoughts.
Yeah.
What?
You're
It's
very-
because I'm a Libra, isn't it?
You're Libra, yeah. But just, you're awesome. Like, no matter what anybody says.
It doesn't matter who you want to be. Be who you want to be. Do not let others tell you cannot be someone just because you don't fit their image of that person or thing. Be who you want to be.
And I mean, you know, everybody has their starts. You should see, in some of our earlier videos, see
God.
our wigs.
They're
Just
bad.
look at Carcat's wig or my wig.
Yeah, it was horrible.
They're
They're
terrible.
horrible. I mean, mine was an $8 wig from China. I don't know what your Carcat
It
wig
was some eBay L wig that was like 5 years old.
Yeah.
And it was really, really bad.
And you know, we started with that just because we were like, hey, we're gonna cosplay Homestuck. And I mean, we didn't even have paint at the time.
Nope.
No, and the first time I tried to make Gamzee horns,
Oh, her dog ate them.
my dog ate them. The second pair cracked. The third pair was plain awful.
And you know what? You just keep trying
And keep smiling.
and keep
Don't let
smiling.
anyone put you down.
Cosplay's hard, but it's fun.
It's fun. It's rewarding. You'll make a lot of friends.
Yes.
I don't think I would have really got to meet you
Yeah.
had
we
it not
wouldn't have
been
really met
for Homestuck.
Yeah, pretty much.
And cosplay. So just like we've said it, I don't know how many times. Be who you want to be.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Always don't try to.
Don't try to. We both started.
Oh dear. Don't
Yeah.
try to like make yourself be someone else for somebody. Be yourself and be who you want to be.
Yeah, like that's
That seems to be the phrase of this video. Be who you want to be.
It's always important, you know.
is.
Don't
It
let
is.
anyone try to tell you that you're not good enough and you can't do that because you're suit and look.
I've gotten that a lot because of the way I dress, and people are like, well, you shouldn't be into that stuff because I'm this, like, weird, pierced, tattooed goth girl, and people just don't think I should be doing cosplay and be nerdy. And it's ridiculous.
See, I got the opposite end of that. I was a very hyperactive girl in high school, but I loved the goth look. And so I would wear all black, and I wanted that look, but people said I was too happy and too peppy for something like that, too hyperactive.
Yeah, I'm kind of the middle ground on that. I'm just kind of odd.
You're normal.
I'm so average. Yeah.
It's okay. We love her.
For me, the thing is my hair. Everyone's like, oh, but your hair is so pretty long. You look so nice and girly with long hair.
I've gotten that so much.
Like, I don't like long hair, and I don't really want to look super overall girly. And it's just like, please don't tell me that I shouldn't cut my hair. And don't tell me, like, oh, I get
Nora's
this.
hair. Nora's hair is so fun to play with.
It is very pretty.
It'll stand up on its own. Right now it's got
hair.
Oh my god. It's amazing David Tennant hair.
Doctor Who reference for y'all.
Oh, yeah. But, when I go to haircut places, I show them, I want my hair like this. It'll be a picture of David Tennant. They're like, oh, we'll cut it this way and make it more girly for you.
See, that happened to me. I had this side of my head shaved. I actually had this side, this chunk, shaved. And just people were like, oh, you look like a dyke.
Oh, I hate that term.
It was awful, but I loved it. And that's all that mattered.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. If you like it, you do it. Unless it's illegal.
Yeah, don't do
it. We're not endorsing illegal stuff.
No,
we're not endorsing illegal stuff. Don't do it.
I may be Gamzee, but that's not.
I may be Vriska, but okay. No, and actually on your guys' with the hair thing, I'm pale as a ghost.
Hey Sam, so
and
you can't see it. But...
You can't tell because I've actually got quite a bit more iron in me than I usually
do. And my
do.
face is red from scrubbing off Gamzee's makeup, so.
Yeah, but I used to dye my hair pitch black, kind of like how yours is. And I would be white as a sheet, white as paper. And people would be like, oh my god, you look like death. Oh my god, you look so unhealthy.
I've gotten that.
And stuff like that. And it's like, you know what? I don't care. This is how I like to look. This is me.
So
and
you shouldn't be doing looks that make a hazard to your health.
Yeah,
don't, like...
Because your health is important.
Don't jeopardize your own health just to look a certain way. Piercings...
Like, I have 3 piercings.
Like
I actually have 3 of them in my face.
Yep.
So, and a tattoo, as you can see.
Those are fine, but if, like...
But, like, don't do stuff that's bad for you.
No, it'll just hurt you, and then you'll just be sad.
Yeah.
And sadness is not good.
And that
sadness is not happiness.
That goes the same for, cosplay. Don't stress... I know, I can't say don't stress, because I know... how stressful
cosplay
it is.
Is stressful.
We've got a con in 3 months, and I still have to make Vriska's arm, and I have to do all of Eridan's stuff for our friend.
It's bad.
So, it's more of, don't try to be absolutely perfect by somebody else's standards.
Yeah. And just remember that it's fun.
Yeah.
That's why we do it.
If it ever becomes work, it stops being fun. And then, you're not doing it for the reason you wanted to do it in the first place.
Always make sure you're having fun when doing it. If you're not having fun, always step back and figure out why you aren't having fun. Because it's important. It's very important to have fun, because I can't
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Cosplay with friends.
Always.
It's the best.
It's so much fun.
Cosplay with friends.
Like, if you're the kind of person who can do it, cosplay in character, and actually, act like the character.
If you're able to. If you're not, just continue on having fun.
Yeah, no. If you're not, that's totally different. That's fine. But if you can, or if you haven't tried, just kind of try it. Just go back to the little kid on the playground playing make-believe.
Oh, yeah.
And that's basically what it is. It's playing pretend.
Be Pupa Pan.
Be Pupa Pan.
And also, if you're that jerk who just hates on people's cosplays, don't. That's
It's
messed up.
it's because of people like that that I waited until I was 24 years old to finally actually get into cosplay. I've always been a big girl, and it's because of people who were like, oh, well, you're too big to cosplay this character, or, oh, you should lose weight, and then you can actually cosplay them better. And I actually used to say, oh, I want to lose weight so I can cosplay this character and look nice. And, I mean, even today when we were working on the video, I looked at myself in the video and I was like, I look horrible.
She doesn't look
But
She looked awesome, actually.
they won't let me say it without doing rebuttal.
great.
But,
Great Solix.
and you know what? Solix is fun for me. I love his laugh. I love his quirk. I start doing his laugh without meaning to.
We've all been there.
We've all been there. I do it now because of a certain group that had their own little words of wisdom in their little weekly vlogs. They know who they are. It's because of them that I was like, hey, I want to get a group together. And I want to get back. I want to get back into cosplay. Or I started cosplay back in 2008 as Nekozawa from Oron. I was a Nekozawa and I cosplayed with my real hair.
Oh god, my first cosplay was awful, Dejara.
So was mine.
Oh god. No, I did a Nekozawa, but I didn't have the uniform underneath. All I had was black slacks and a really awful white button-up top. And I had this cloak that my friend had helped me make that was like huge on me, and it wasn't the right kind of cloak. It wasn't what I wanted. And I had my bells enough that was made out of felt. Oh. His eye was falling off. I still have him. He's my baby. I love him. But he's actually in storage now.
Oh.
But you know, I went to KomoriCon up in Portland at the time, Doubletree in 2008. It was a blast. And you know, I had fun. I wasn't the best. I mean, there was other Nekozawas there. And I mean, I wasn't the best in my opinion, but I had fun. And I had a friend who was cosplaying as Hermione. Actually, our Aridin was my Hermione. Irony there, if anything. God. Hermione and Aridin, that is the worst combination ever.
I think she'd kill him.
Yeah, probably. Anyways. But you know, it's just, have fun. And, I mean, I had friends who were like, oh my god, you look so awesome. And I had people coming up and asking for my photo, even though I looked at my cosplay and was like, I look like a floating black mass. To be honest, though, somebody thought I was Snape. Because I had my hood down and Belzenef was
also you're with Hermione.
I was with a Hermione, and I had my hood down, and I had this billowing black cloak, and black slacks, and black short hair that was about to here, and it was actually fairly straight.
Well, I can see where they would get that mistake.
So people thought I was Snape, and it was hilarious. And then somebody was actually drawing us, and they're like, "Oh, Snape," and then I held up Belzenef, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and I'm just like, "It's okay."
Oh good. My first cosplay, it was Deidara from Naruto.
Everyone has that face.
Everyone has that
Everyone
face.
has that Naruto face.
I love Deidara though. He's my baby. So I went to SakuraCon 2009. That was far away land.
Oh.
And I was like, 13, 14? And,
you were just little babies back then.
You were just a baby back then. I was 19!
And, we went, my dad bought me a Akatsuki cloak. And I had long blonde hair at the time. Really long. I just I was like, Mom, let me have your ponytail. And I took the ponytail holder and put it in my hair and put my hair over my eye. And I was like, I'm Deidara. And everyone's like, oh, let me guess. Are you Deidara? Yes, I'm Deidara. And I had the thing up all wrong. My hair was a mess. It was horrible.
Oh, don't get me started on the Axel one.
Oh, God, the Axel one.
Oh, my God. See, I haven't heard
Kingdom Hearts, man.
Yeah, that.
But,
I always wanted to cosplay from
Yeah, that was my other one that I bought also. And
yeah.
I had long red hair when I did that one, and I didn't spike it. It was just in a long ponytail with little things. I'm like, I'm Axel!
That sounds more like Reno from Final Fantasy VII.
Yep. But she had the Organization 13
Yeah, it was the
cloak?
Organization 13 cloak.
Was it the one that you could buy at Hot Topic?
No, it was the one I got at
Oh,
convention.
It was at, yeah, it was at the
But
con.
I was like, I'm Axel, and it was great. It was fun. I had a great time, even if I didn't exactly look like the character, but that's okay, because that's what cosplay is about. Having fun doesn't matter if you are perfect.
Did you want to share a first-time cosplay story?
Oh god, my Daedara cloak actually got from her, and my hair was equally long and equally blonde, if you can imagine. Very long blonde hair on me.
That's
But-
so weird to
I
even
remember
think
when this
about.
happened.
Yeah, it was at my house.
Yeah, it was at your house.
It was bad. It was very terrible.
Oh,
And
gosh.
just
That video
but-
is out there on YouTube somewhere.
it's floating around there.
It's
and
floating
it is
around on YouTube.
embarrassing.
If
It
you
is
can
really
find it,
Don't
link
find
us
it.
in the comments.
Don't find it.
If you find
Oh,
it,
God,
link
was
us in the
horrible.
comments because I want to see
Oh,
this
It's
shit.
lost
God.
forever. Don't. You don't want
Oh,
to see
God.
that
I doubt you'll be able to
train
find it, but
wreck.
if
We were
you can-
also 14 at the time.
Yes.
So that was
That's 2000 what?
I don't even
I
know,
don't
man.
remember.
But that was
Forever ago.
5 years ago.
So
So
2009.
Something like that. 2009.
it was
Was
bad.
it Kumo 2009?
No, it wasn't at a convention.
And
it was in
then-
her backyard.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Backyard cosplay. So
Backyard
much fun.
cosplay. And also
Doesn't have to be at a
just,
con.
Nope.
Your Alan Walker one was good though.
Yeah, I like
That was
my Alan
cute.
Walker
I
one.
didn't know you didn't know.
Yeah, it's
She
in my
has the
closet.
outfit, and
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
saw
wear
the
it.
wig. You're
Yeah,
gonna wear
Because
it?
it doesn't fit me anymore. I'm gonna be
Uh-huh.
Lavi instead. Because I love
But,
Lavi.
yeah,
I didn't get very far in it, so
when
I
you
love
start
it.
out, it's
It's always
even if it's not as good as you want it to be, that's completely fine.
and you know what? It's a learning experience.
It really is.
because
Definitely.
with my hair, I realized that because of how my hair is, I can't use it for different characters. I mean, unless I found a character that had my hair, like her with Terezi and Gamzee.
My
She uses her natural hair, and it actually looks great. And I'm a firm person who goes, hey, if you can afford it, you don't exactly have the hair, get a wig, because and
Wigs are nice.
wigs are nice. You can style them. You never have to worry about damaging your
Especially
actual
heat
hair.
resistant.
Oh god, heat resistant.
Arta.com. I am promoting that.
Shameless promotion.
Oh no, believe me. I've bought wigs for $40. Terrible plastic wigs
Oh, God.
that are horrible. But Arta wigs are about 30 to 40 and they're great
They're
quality.
heat resistant.
They're heat resistant.
You can style them. They're wonderful.
So
Her
if you're-
Vriska wig
This
and
is
her
Vriska.
Solix
It's so beautiful. I love
are
this.
both Arta wigs.
I'm just gonna hug.
I'm
this.
gonna do Nightcrawler, and I'm going to order an Arta wig.
Ooh, ooh, careful. There we go. Okay.
Nightcrawler, man.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, your Nightcrawler is gonna be the same style as my Solix.
Well, same wig, different
Well,
style.
Well, style, but
Style.
wig,
but
different
yeah.
color.
different color. And all
Yeah.
that.
But yeah,
But
cosplay.
no, just
Who you want to cosplay.
and if even
And you get better with time.
you do. I mean,
Definitely.
even just the short amount of time that we've had.
Yeah,
Concat and
because
Solix.
we and like it really does get better. I mean, sometimes you start out pretty shitty,
Oh god.
Oh, it's true. It's true. We all start there.
but
Oh god,
even-
remember the first time we did our paint?
Oh god, the first. Yeah.
There's gonna be a video up eventually once I can get the video off of the hard drive, off of my external hard drive. But I came over with my sister, and we were Solix, Carcat, and Dave.
I was not there.
She was not here. But we were painting on this makeup, and we had this. It was Maron's Star Blend, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was the mineral powder, and it was so dark. I mean, we're talking. It's like the color. Well, okay, no, it's about the color of her pants, and it was
like
was
slate gray.
It was slate gray, and it looked so horrible.
It was bad.
It was blotchy, but I mean, aside from other things that happened that night, we had fun. We got on Omegle, we dorked around, we ate ice cream, we had fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I found that awesome aerosol sprite.
Oh yeah.
And now we're using Maron.
In a
grease
short
paint.
couple of months, it's surprising how much you can improve.
It really is.
Yep.
I went from a $9 wig that is now actually probably going to be my Kanaya wig because I cut it so wrong for Solix. He's got like straight bangs and it looks so funny. But you know, I'm gonna use it again because it looks great for Kanaya.
Yeah,
And I have a new wig now, and it's my cosplay is gotten to a point that I love it, and I have even more fun with it.
Yeah.
And when you can love your cosplay just because, you know, you did it. I mean, I recently did my arm socks, and I was so proud of myself. I wore them once. So hot. But, you know, when you can make stuff yourself, it's an accomplishment, and you're like, yeah. I mean, just painting our shirts.
and my polka dot pants.
And yes,
Oh yeah.
Gamzee's polka dot pants that are all done on her own, and they're awesome.
And also, it doesn't matter how long you've been in the fandom. If somebody says
No.
you're not a true fan because you haven't been in there that long, they're wrong. I've only been into Homestuck for a couple of months, and I already have a Terezi, a Jake, and a Gamzee cosplay.
And she's an admin for a page,
And
too.
I'm an admin for a Homestuck page.
Oh, God.
And it's just... And I plan on making more,
So
like
many
Dave.
more cosplays.
I'm gonna make a Dave cosplay
God,
and the
Dave,
Tavra
and the
Sprite cosplay.
Tavra Sprite and
And it doesn't matter how long you've been in it. Just... If you like it, do it.
Yeah. No one can stop. If you've only seen a preview to something that looks amazing, you see corner of a character, and you're like, I want to be that character.
Like the
Be that
Kickstarter.
character.
okay,
The Kickstarter
the
thing.
Kickstarter,
The Kickstarter
yeah.
game.
I mean, yeah, there's
Antler
a lot.
dude.
Antler dude.
There's a lot of art going around for him, and already people cosplaying
Yeah,
him.
after 2
And-
days, there's already cosplays popping up. Which
And
is
you know
amazing.
what? That's really cool.
It's
But-
impressive.
I mean, we don't really know much about him, but
But just
it's
being
awesome.
able to cosplay him in a day, if you can do that,
if you can do that,
I
all
am
the more power
impressed.
to you. That is amazing. And actually, on the whole, not knowing the character all that well before you cosplay them, Carcat. I got Carcat into Homestuck, and really, I mean, she was just like me. She had tried to
just
read
like
the comics.
all three of us.
We tried reading the comics,
I couldn't.
and it was so
first 2
hard.
pages, like, nope. Not
And
doing
I
this.
actually stopped for about 3 months and said, no, I can't do this. I want to, but I can't because I roleplayed with a couple Makaras on something. But I was like, oh my gosh, okay. And I found a Let's Read Homestuck by, that's, name of the group.
Collab HQ.
Collab HQ.
If you haven't heard of them, look them up
Look 'em
because
up, they're
almost
great.
everybody's heard of them.
Almost everybody's heard of them. They've got amazing voices for a lot of the characters.
That's where almost everybody's canon voice comes from.
Yeah, that's where, well, headcanon voice, yeah. It's just, I don't know. But, you know, I read all the way up, and you know, those people who are like, oh, well, if you don't read all the comic, if you're not this far in the comic, or you're
I
not
hate that.
I'm only caught up with the Let's Read.
See,
I haven't got any farther yet because I'm like, it's hard for me to read it.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, I've gotten farther in the
That'd
comic
be-
than
Yeah.
she has, but I haven't read all through it, and I probably won't. Just because it is kind of hard to read through. And the Let's Reads are hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
And it's...
But no, I finally got through it, and I linked Nora to it, and before that, she was like, I want to get into the group too. I want to cosplay. And I was like, okay, well, here are the characters. You just can't be Solix, because I'm Solix, but it was at the time because we were going to do it for the group. And it was fun, and she went through
I was like,
and picked,
nope. I like that one. Nope. That one looks kind of funny. Nope. I like that one. I'm gonna be that one right there. Tell me what is his name.
and she picks out the least, okay, this girl does not cuss.
She's the sweetest person
She
ever.
is the most innocent, sweetest person ever. Okay, innocent. We're talking Matuna innocent, okay?
Yeah.
Innocent. But,
Your mohawk's so creepy.
but she points at this character, and she turns around, I want to be him. What's his name? And I just look at it and go, Carcat Vantis. And that is how we got our Carcat.
And actually, that's kind of how it happened to me and Trezzy and me with Gamzee, because they're like, sure, you're gonna love this Terezi character, and I'm just like,
yeah,
okay. And actually, I like Gamzee first because I hadn't quite met Terezi, and Gamzee's just funny as shit. But I got into them, and it was before even knowing who they were.
Oh, hell, that was me. All I did was watch the voiced over comics that are all over YouTube.
And Artful Impersonator. Name dropping.
Yes, name dropping. Shameless name dropping.
Shameless.
And then also Octopimp stuff.
Octopimp, yeah.
All of that stuff. That's what I got started on before I really, I'd started the comics, but like I said, I couldn't get into them, so I started watching all that, and that's where my Solix came from. My Solix voice, all of that is from a combination of all of that put together. A lot of Octopimp.
Name dropping again. If you need some help with some of the male characters, their voices, Octopimp is probably the YouTuber to go to.
He has great FAQs.
He has FAQs. He helps me with my Gamzee voice.
I should probably watch some of those videos.
You should watch the one for his Tavros.
His Tavros one is really good.
I don't have a Tavros voice. I just don't.
I tried.
Yeah, he talks about the throaty growl thing to do Gamzees and
the nasally
Tavros,
stuff.
and the nasally stuff. He actually does Aridin on collab.
Yeah, he's
the Let's
Reads Aridin, and it's the best Aridin. And yes, people will be very upset because of the fandom view of the characters and Aridin's wah and yeah. And you know what? It's all in good fun.
It is.
And yes,
Aridin,
okay, there are going to be people out there, as people who are watching this who are Homestucks. There are going to be people out there who are like, oh, you're a Homestuck?
All the time.
Stay away from me. Just today, we added, we were on Omegle, and we put Omegle Stuck, Homestuck, and Cosplay on our thing. And every time a cosplay, it said, you both have cosplay in common, we were skipped.
Because
we were in we were in Homestuck cosplay.
Yeah, nobody, aside from Homestucks.
Homestucks were fine with us.
However, part of this reason is because people do not seal their paint. Seal your paint.
Yeah, if you're going to cosplay,
everywhere.
Seal your paint, especially if you're using Maron grease paint or any kind of grease paint.
Grease paint's probably the most suggested.
Yeah. If you can afford it. It's the most suggested if you can afford it.
If not, Snazaroo.
Snazaroo is great, and you can seal Snazaroo. I mean, it dries it on its own, and it's fairly good. But if you hairspray it, it's even more secure.
Tricks of the trade, man.
And same with Maron, you can seal it with powder, and then hairspray it. You don't have to have this professional grade. Okay, when you seal your Maron, you do not have to have professional grade powder.
Baby powder.
Baby powder works just as good.
And then be careful of oil taking it off.
Be careful of talcum of baby powder that has talcum powder in it, because you don't want to breathe that in.
Yeah, just today when
I'm so sorry.
was sealing my Gamzee grease paint, I inhaled a nose full of baby powder.
And it's the baby powder. It's Dollar Tree baby powder, so it's got talcum powder in it. It's painful, and it's kind of dangerous if you're not careful, because it can't. I mean, that's powder you're inhaling. Don't do it. But no, seal. If you have a character who has long sleeves, if you have the time, patience, resources, use arm socks.
Don't, if you can.
Not if you can. No, you don't have to.
You don't have to. But if you can, it's suggested, because we went to a con, arms painted.
Oh god, it was all over the car.
It'll crack. It got all over the car. It got
and that
all
was
over your
grease paint.
shirt.
And it was sealed too.
It was sealed
as well.
It comes off on people. And don't hug anybody in paint unless they say it's okay, or they hug you first, and
definitely
you warn
don't
them.
Glomp without asking.
Yes.
Never glomp without asking.
These are Homestuck problems. Even if you're a huggy person, make sure it's okay first. Because that shit will get everywhere.
It's stuff like that that's made so many fandoms
hate us.
Yeah, because people don't know these things.
And a lot of it, it's stuff that you probably wouldn't know or think of. But I mean, it's basically like for me, I'm gonna be putting a lot of work into my Vriska arm. If someone were to come up and just like grab my arm or something, I'd be pissed.
And if it ripped, that'd be on
God.
you.
And that, yeah, if you, I mean, if I were doing a character and somebody, a Homestuck, came up and just hugged me out of nowhere with unsealed paint or even semi-sealed paint, I'd be angry
irritated.
because I have a Doom hoodie and I did a Matuna cosplay for just wandering around the neighborhood because my sister and I were bored. So I went and I wandered around as Matuna. And I have a Doom hoodie. Well, my Doom hoodie all along the collar was caked in grease paint. And I had to sit in the bathroom with the baby oil and Dawn dish soap and baby oil it, scrub it, dish soap it, scrub it, and rinse it out. And that is a lot of work to do to get paint out.
Yeah, and especially if people aren't into Homestuck.
Yeah.
Because you can kind of understand...
There's a lot of crazy
if you
jokes
are into
that...
Homestuck, but if you hug somebody that is not without their permission, they will get mad.
Oh yeah, and I can understand it.
Yeah,
definitely.
But also, it's I know it's really exciting, and there's a lot of really fun inside jokes with Homestuck. There's sometimes I hate to say it, but there's sometimes there's just a time and a place for a lot of things.
Yeah, most definitely.
And it's like, you don't want somebody running up and being super obnoxious about something that you don't like, or something that you don't... Oh, that doesn't sound right. Because that just kind of goes against what we've been talking about. But just...
No, just, you know...
Be respectful.
Always.
Yeah.
Always be respectful to those around you, and be aware of what's going on. Pay attention to what is around you, because accidents can happen, and it's so horrible for both parties.
And this isn't just for, like, Homestuck.
No, this is for everybody.
cosplayers.
I mean, hell, a Nightcrawler could have the same problem.
Yeah, my
Beast Boy
my
could
blue
have the same
paint
problem.
could get over everybody. She's gonna be Beast Boy, green, everywhere.
And then there's just, all in all, just... I mean, I was cosplaying as as my Nekozawa, actually. My horrible Nekozawa. And I saw it's okay, I may say it's horrible, but I love it till this day. I saw Lena Inverse, and if any of you are Slayers fans, that's like one of my favorite animes, I saw Lena Inverse, and she's like, yeah, you can come hug me, and before I actually got the okay to hug her, I ran up and I had to hop to a stop because I realized what I was doing, and I was like, no, you can't just run up and hug this person. So I had to hop to a stop, and I tripped on my cloak.
Oh.
And I had a rip about that long in my Nekozawa cloak. And I mean, yeah, then I got the okay to give her a hug. But I mean, you can ruin your own cosplay. You can get hurt. There are some cosplays where you don't realize that something is sharp or something is hard or anything like that.
So
And
ask.
Also, someone might accidentally have forgotten a needle in their costume.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Yep.
Our safety pins have come undone in my costumes before.
Oh god.
And
And
it
you
was
could get
bad.
jabbed.
And it'll hurt.
So just make sure you get the okay before touching somebody.
And
some people just
Also-
don't like being touched.
yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Don't get butthurt if someone says, I don't want to hug.
Because
Yeah.
see, I'm not a big fan of being hugged by strangers. So if you ask me, I will say yes, because that's very respectful, and I like that you will ask. If you just hug me out of nowhere and I do not know you, I will get mad.
Oh,
Probably
if somebody
punch you.
came up and asked me for a hug at a con, I'd be so happy.
When we were the mascots, we got lots of
I
hugs.
bet.
Lots of it.
Unwanted and asked for.
Yeah. And it's not very fun getting randomly hugged from behind.
No,
It's terrifying.
it is.
Especially if you're a very anxious person like I am.
Or just
Or
not...
sober Gamzee. Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Some people are afraid of you.
Don't do it. If you're a sober Gamzee and you come up behind okay, case in point, my sister is Dave.
And I am Gamzee.
And she's
if I were
Gamzee.
to hug Dave, I would get punched.
Especially if you were sober, Gamzee.
Especially if I
and
was
if you
cosplaying
honked in her
sober.
ear, she would freak and probably punch you
So
really
you sober
hard.
DMZs.
Please
Be careful
be nice.
who you surprise,
Yeah.
because you can get hurt.
Oh, it's so bad.
And some people aren't appreciative.
My slight car cat
of
news that I have
terrifyingness.
is terrifying. But along with all that, just, again, like the most of this thing, have fun.
Always.
Have fun.
Be respectful.
Be
But
respectful.
have fun.
And be yourself.
And be yourself.
That is
yes.
so cliche.
It's very important. It's cliche.
It's
but
cliche,
it's
but that's
important.
because it's important.
It's an important thing.
Yeah.
Always be yourself and be happy. Because if you're not being yourself, then deep down,
And if you're not happy,
you're not happy.
you totally forgot the reason you were doing this in the first place.
Exactly.
I like how we started this as an intro thing, and then it kind of turned into an inspirational thing.
A half
Our
hour
heart-
lasts
It's-
more than our day in the life of video.
Oh,
Okay.
it's so bad.
Well, okay, so I think that should be it tonight.
we're going to
So,
go
That'll
Good
do it for
night,
tonight.
everybody.
Watch out for another video.
soon,
Yeah,
probably.
hopefully.
Oh, probably within the next couple of days.
Hopefully.
We actually have plans for a day in the life of
Vriska,
Tavros, and Gamzee.
Probably
Human stuck.
So,
Yeah.
because I don't have my horns and hers aren't finished.
yeah.
Sadly.
I'm
Sadly.
one
And her
has
arm's
horns.
not done.
Oh yeah, no, my arm's not done. So it's gonna be
But
human
yeah,
stuck.
yeah, it's gonna be
but
human
human
stuck.
stuck. So,
But should be
So,
fun.
until then, guys.
bye, lovely people. And
Bye.
thanks for watching.
Now we need how are we
What?
gonna do this? Oh wait, no, here we go.
Wait,
no,
I'll
no,
do the bottom. Yeah, like that.
Uh-huh,
Really awkward
yeah.
part. Bye,
Oh,
guys.
face.